Okay. Was it 5 minutes? So reconnected my internet, changed Streamlabs OBS settings down to a lower bitrate, and then updated all of Streamlabs. And now it's even worse. I'm losing even more frames. Good job. Good job, well done. Let's close Discord, see if that helps. Nope. Beforehand, I lost 9% of the frames, now I'm losing 18. That's obviously not working. Come on. It can't be that hard to work, right? I thought like Streamlabs OBS did update, which I mean probably was just that it updated the loaded in the data again because I disconnected the internet before closing it down or shutting it down. So I mean right now I'm not losing frames, I can see that much. Okay, we're back down to 10%, so it does seem to be kind of working. Yeah, I mean, okay, good. It does seem to be stable. It does seem to actually work at least to the point where I can say this is bearable. And I don't know what changed, but yeah, normally I have, obviously with my, normally I have my starting screen, which we already had now in the other first try of the stream, where it all, runs a little bit and that I can see that nothing is going wrong, and it didn't go wrong beforehand, it was just when I booted up the game. But it's not the game that is the problem, I could already tell that. But now it's fine enough. Let's hope that it stays that way. Nope, it doesn't seem to stay that way. Nope, we are losing frames again. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this to me? I don't know why Streamlabs is also taking so much of my CPU. Of my RAM. Why would you use more than the game itself? That can't be right. I'm gonna try it one more time, and if it then doesn't work, then I guess no stream tonight. Or maybe I am just gonna stream without caring. I don't know why it has like I put the bitrate down. Why is it still streaming at the same bitrate that I had beforehand? That obviously shouldn't be. Again, now it's stable. Now there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm absolutely sure there will be. There we go. There it goes again. I mean, it's really just, it's 1000 frames, so it's not like the worst, but yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea why it does that. I mean, it would be awesome if I had someone here to tell me how the stream actually does look, so that I can judge. Okay. Let's see. I mean, right now that it is not losing frames again, so now I have to wait for the next drop. There it is. Okay, so how does it look? Is it so bad? Is it that nobody can watch it anymore? But no, it doesn't look that terrible. Like, it doesn't disconnect the stream at least. So I say, yeah, we're just gonna start it. Let's just let's just see. If someone comes in and it is just horrible and they can't watch, then they'll probably let me know, right? Let's just see that the chat is still connected. Good. And then let's hope for the best, I guess. I mean, like I said, there's nothing I can do about it. So, preference, Mindscape. What did we have about Latori? My homeland, a country of the endless spaces, dirty roads and nomadic romance. A classic harbor is some not very literate. Education in Latori ends in the 8th grade of a school. Man who has a literate man who has a couple of Danes, a Vardo and a wife, with a bunch of kids. He travels with his camp around the neighborhood, sometimes visits the marquee, the local town, to sell or buy something and then to listen to the gossips. The life of Marquee Harbor is more dynamic, but so Latori is just the homeland and classic harbor. Some not very literate men. And then Marquee, the local town. And then we have Danes, which I don't know what means. A Vardo and a wife. Huh. Great. What does wife mean? Anyways, the life of a Marquee harbor is more dynamic, but you should work hard day and night or be born in a wealthy family to move to the Marquee. Those who weren't born in Latori consider it as a country of freedom and opportunities, but for me it's more like a trap, with which I still can't, from which I still can't escape. Nuri. I love Nuri, though my first year was pretty far from a good time. At first, I was proving that I was worth something to the locals. The Nurians are close people, so they have special requirements for strangers, not always fair. Then I was getting used to the crazy rhythm of life. It's always noisy on the streets, even in the suburbs. Electric wires are buzzing, trams are ringing, phones are ringing. Everyone is in a hurry for business. Nuri is considered as the scientific center of Shangla, for good reason. The most intelligent humans and Sahash from all around the world gather here. But just being smart isn't enough. Money and luck are needed too. As a result, I wasn't accepted to any singlet here. This is the name for a closed science club. A science pub, a pub where you do science with beer and wine and stuff. Actually, I guess when I already had so much stress with starting the stream. Let me see. Yeah, we are still losing frames, but it's like 6%. I mean, like I said, I have no idea how bad it is when actually watching the stream, because I don't have a second monitor for it. I have no idea why we are losing frames either, so, you know, it's the usual. It's just the usual, so let's just move on, I guess, while I'm already reading. I mean, maybe it will come out better in the VOD than the actual live stream, huh? So much stress. So at least I did prepare a bottle of wine for myself. I got it out of the cooler a little bit before the stream, so about like 40 minutes ago. So it should actually have a very nice temperature for now. Yeah, I'm just seeing the skipped frames going up and up and up, and I have just no idea why. Just is what it is, I guess. So at least I can reward myself with a little bit of wine, right? That must be... I mean... Who would reject me that wish? Cheers. Yes, Sylvana is good. Better than the one that I had yesterday. I even have some chocolate that I got literally just out of frustration when I walked by or walked back from restarting the router. Because who knows, might have been it, but it was not it. So yeah, I got myself some chocolate just in case. By the way, let me close the door because it's getting cold in here. And huh. When we already have an energy crisis. Then we mustn't waste more unnecessary energy, right? Okay, let me finally get into the game. I don't know. Why is it always like that? That is just... It was so nice. I was so looking forward to it. So let's hope that we get back the feeling from the game and I can just ignore. No, I'm seeing the skipped frames just going up again. It's like every time I'm just looking and go like, let's just try. It's stable now, and then instantly it goes back up. Like I can watch it for 2 minutes and then be like, okay, now it's stable, and then instantly it goes back up again. So yeah, whatever, right? Just what it is. Shangla for good reason. The most intelligent humans and Sahash from all around the world gather here. But just being smart isn't enough. Money and luck are needed too. As a result, I wasn't accepted to any singlet here. That is the name of a foreclosed science club. But I found an alternative by doing my business in paranormal patrol. Journalists are also respected in Nuri. Then the world of immortals. Yitsurai. This is so many new words. I'm gonna get so confused. Immortal creatures who live within the borders of the flat are a favorite topic for serious scientific articles, science fiction books, and sensations in magazines like Magic and You. I used to collect information about them, even try to get to the flat to find them. But I didn't, and sometimes I could feel Suri are watching me. In some countries, closed cults connected to the immortals still remain. Thanks to them, the rest of the world now know that the Tsorai live in clans. For example, Tsorai are not gods and not spirits, but they are very powerful and live by rules inaccessible to the understanding of mortals. It seems so very lax and however they like it enforced. Great. Very powerful. It seems that the facts end there. The rest are speculations and theories, which then are great, serious scientific articles. The ones I was actually interested in. Great. So we are an avid magic and you reader. Great. The territory of the immortal Tsorai. Upon first sight, it isn't terribly different from the stream, the world of mortals. In addition, there appears to be no visible boundary between them. But this is a place where time is transformed into a mere convention and familiar objects are distorted beyond all recognition. Scientists and adventurers embarking on a journey into the timeless lands do so at their own risk, hoping to chance upon. That is a formulation that, wow. Hoping to chance upon Tsorai artifacts or even the Tsorai themselves. But one should not step too deeply into the flat. Those that do so risk becoming trapped within time itself and returning age beyond their years. Some even die in the process of doing so. So a little bit like, what was a quote from The Name of the Wind with the elven realm, or whatever the split of world was. Returning age beyond their years. Some even die in the process of doing so. For the sake of personal protection, tourists are advised to bring bell rings when inspecting the border regions. If these glasses begin to crack without reason, then you have strayed into dangerous territory and it's time to head back with all due haste. Okay. Well, then I would think it's time to start our story, right? This I can change. The video quality I can't. So, let's start our story here. Hello, I'm home. Start new game. Yes, no. Very esoteric vibes I get from the game as well. Also, I have to Google all of the words that I don't know, so it's gonna be a lot of after work for me after the stream. Your decisions and dialogue choice will affect the plot of the game and the following chapters.
So, hello. My name is Rui. I was born in Lattery. I'm sure you're already familiar with this land of superstitious gypsies where every second is a winemaker, a farmer, or a lousy magician. But I've always wanted something more. After finishing school, I moved to another country to enroll at their Institute of Arts.
I was actually not aware that this is voiced. I did not look it up so much.
I wanted to become a jeweler, but after studying for only a brief time, I got really bored. The new life that opened up for me outside the Institute was much better and full of intriguing prospects. I got so carried away by the country's world of mysticism and ciphers that, I simply couldn't think of anything else. I lost myself in spending weeks at the library, deciphering various historical riddles just for my pleasure. Soon after, I quit the Institute. I made new friends, and I found a job. I was writing for the Paranormal Patrol newspaper and looking for material for my articles. During these 10 years, I became a recognized writer. However,
It is
came
the
into
design of a
contact with
writer.
the local mafia without realizing who it was I was dealing with. I had to give up everything and go back to my homeland and become a nobody again. I picked up my old jeweler's tools once more and I started my life anew. I was fortunate to find myself a high-paying customer soon after, the Black Baron. His sister, by the way, is running our country, and the bracelet that I was going to make the Baron was for his bride. He gave me an extremely expensive and difficult material to work with. Oh, if only I had known the troubles that were already waiting for me here.
Ah, okay, okay. So not everything is voiced. Good, 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 good. So then I was right about it. Because I was confused. Like, I did look up the game, obviously. I'm busy. But like I said, I was not aware that it was voiced at all. So, or well, at least I thought it was only for the trailers. Ah, Servan, if that's you, please come in. Is that you, Servan? What's up? Can I stay in here? They're so noisy. I'm tired of listening to their silly chatter. They're like two jackdaws, screaming and repeating the same thing every day. And they smoke a lot. There's no fresh air left. I know that. I know that feeling from when my parents took me to the restaurants. And it was, before smoking was not allowed anymore there. So at some point throughout the night or the evening, just like there's just no breathable air anymore. Which is obviously great for a kid. Of course, come in. But don't get your hopes up. Their cackling is too loud and the walls are too thin to spare your ears. Or our ears. Although he does seem to have longer than yours. Well, he'll grow into them, right? And yeah, 10% skipped frames. It's just... But I don't know why. It's not my internet. I really don't understand why that is. Sourcenwerte, Arbeitsspeicher. Can I give you maybe like a higher priority here so that the OBS is like take all your data that you want? No, probably not. Yeah, no idea. No idea. There's just nothing that I can do about it. We just have to live with 10% lost frames. It's just what it is. There's also nothing that I can close down from here. Streamlabs. Wait, what? Why did it... Why did it now split up Streamlabs from the OBS? Wait, what? Okay. Whatever. Whatever. I'm just gonna ignore it. It's hopefully gonna be fine. At least in the VOD. I can't change anything about it. Very unfortunate. I've been thinking about moving my workspace into the woods, at least until the summer is over. What do you think? Fresh air, the sun, birds singing? I see someone is in a bad mood today. Come on, help me with this bracelet. See, I made a blank. It looks a bit, well, I don't want to be rude, but boring. Well, that's because it's a blank. Well, I think the same thing. Well, you're right, actually. It's far from ideal, really. But I've only just begun. May I be honest with you? I'm afraid that the Black Baron won't like these results. That's why this work is suspended, for now. I want to impress him. And how long do we have? Imagine if I give... Jesus. If I'll give him this bracelet, he'll look it over and then he'll squeal like a girl and scream, "God, this is art!" After that, he'll drown me in money. Would he squeal? If only you could have seen him. He's an enthusiastic and kind man, and quite rich. He did not look like a kind man. Quite the opposite, but, you know, looks can be deceiving. And he will make you his personal jeweler. No, perhaps you'll become a younger baron. Would be so cool. And he might give you your own personal workshop, right? Well, actually, I don't want to be a jeweler. I have other plans. Really? Well, no. Well, could you ask for a workshop at least? Give it to me if you don't need it. You're asking too much, kid. It's too soon to talk about this. Also, didn't we start with it? Also, why is this order so expensive? You're making a bracelet out of ordinary wood. It's not even gold or silver. You know the wood that the Black Baron gave me is quite rare. This here is Mer oak. The tree it originates from is found hardly anywhere due to its high demand. Such wood is used extensively in rituals, and it is heavily sought after by mystics and other ne'er-do-wells. Ne'er-do-wells? I have no idea how to say that. Ne'er-do-wells. So, I'm guessing that this is because it is used in rituals. We are gonna inspire ourselves by going to the woods, and we are gonna wear it so that we have it at ready, and that's when I'll be transported to the immortal realm, right? Or something, whatever the realm shift was. Do you know what kind of ritual the Baron is going to perform? Sualokin sacrifice? His wedding, Peanut. And he's going to give his bride a bracelet hewn from Mer oak to ensure everything goes off without a hitch. That's so stupid. Killing rare trees for some Baron's stupid wedding. Easy, Seven. The wedding is going to make me wealthy. It's just a single rare tree that makes it better because it's so rare. Well, I can't argue with you there, but a job is a job. If you want a workshop so bad, why don't you train a little? You can't become a master without making an effort. I know. But how would I possibly be able to start? Here, take this knife. Sharpen the edge on it. May I cut something on the bracelet? No! You'd better check the box. I believe there's some old sticks of spurs and ash in there. Use them for practice. Really? Can I? You just wanted to use the knife. Knock yourself out. What the... Come on. Ladies, would you please keep your voice down? I'm trying to work in here. Useless. They don't even hear you. Those two women, they are insufferable. I could ask them to get going and do something, but I doubt they'd even bother. Mine's get updated. Day after day. Ah, okay. Inventory, key items, collectibles. Oh god. Main quests, side quests. Blah 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 blah. I can't take it anymore. If this continues, I will start to cut quotes from the chatter between Aunt and Maman on a bracelet. I need to talk to them. Seven. Brilla's Moruse and Takiturn's son must be my cousin. I have no idea what that means. Is that English? I can't tell. Brilla's Morose and Takiturn's son must be my cousin. He always gives such unreadable looks that sometimes it's hard to tell what he's really got on his mind. Ah, they were giving us such things in the Institute. It's a list of tree species used in Nurian jewelry. Usually they have pretty idiotic names. Which I indeed can't read, so... Sorry, constellations are so cool. I hope no one heard me. Totally no one heard you. Forget about R, and never again. Too expensive. What was that? 2 cups of 1 pepper, shuffle, and pour it to the pack. P.S. Don't. What did I mean by that? Pour to your pocket? I don't think so. He responded in a... I like it that we can read the different notes there. It's not just one acid pack thing. He responded in a letter that I don't need to What's the point of writing these notes if I can't even read them? Well... Antiquities, 3rd album. Critics said that it's not quite up to their usual level, but nah, they are just idiots. I have a huge record collection. It's a pity there's no gramophone here. I hate working without some good music. No, Serban's old toy. It has been lying here forever and it's covered in dust. Its name is Glashtin. Another mythical figure from some wild local legend. Mindscape upset, Glashkin. Inventory, plushy horse. It's a collectible. Nice. I drew this when I was 15. Actually, I hate looking at my old drawings, but I still love this one. Looks gloomy. My mom used my money to buy this lamp from me as a gift. It has a pink light. Looks cute, by the way. Yeah, nothing against it. Fits the room. This is an amulet. That said, I'm not superstitious, but if I remove it, then Brilla will cut my head off. It's a pity that there is no amulet to keep that woman away from me. Interesting. What is that? Oh, discuss plushie horse. It's a gift from Auntie Emerald. You don't have to tell me that. I was near that card table when she got it into her head to win this toy. It was an epic tournament, right? Nah. Maman took her rivals down in 2 seconds. Wow. And why did she... Hey, Anime. How are you doing, my dude? Unfortunately, I'm still dropping frames. I have no idea why. I can't tell you why. There's no reason why. I'm just losing frames. So, but it's just 10%, which obviously is shit. But it tells me my Steam quality is good, so that's good. I guess. Might as well go back into Discord as well, because it has nothing to do about my CPU or RAM usage. It has nothing to do about my internet connection. At least not as far as I can tell. Oh, did you see my pretty flower pictures on the Discord? They're actually pretty nice. I do have to say, it's quite interesting what actually sprouted after the snow. They got water, and for like, on Saturday, Sunday, it snowed all the time. And then for the last 2 days, snow has been gone again. They got all the water and instantly started sprouting. So it's actually quite nice out there. They are pretty, yes. They are all in our garden. But yeah, like I said, as you can probably possibly see, like, I mean, what should I do with it? There's no reason for me to be losing frames. I have no idea why. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about it. Oh well. But still, the game looks nice so far. You're actually the first one here, so cheers to you. We are reading about furry creatures, and we are not even in the forest yet, but we will be soon. Although, I do have to say, my buddy Andre has the same issue sometimes. Yeah. But, I mean, like, it would be obviously, like, not be helping much if I just knew. But it would be good for my mindset if I knew that, like, it's not this or that reason, like, it is something that is out of my control or something. If I could just pinpoint the problem, even if I then couldn't do anything with it, I could at least say, okay, this is normal. That I have no idea where this is coming from is just really agitating. But, it is what it is. Anyways, the game is actually looking pretty nice, I think. Even has voice acting, has nice animations that your stream is going through. Could be. But I mean, other people would have problems with their internet as well if it was that, right? So since I'm not reading anything on the net about that, I'm guessing that, it's still probably the best possibility, you're right, but I'm still guessing it's not that. Anyways, I already closed everything down. I shut everything down that I can, so nothing else for me to do. Anyways, yeah, we are just so that you're up to date. One of those furry creatures, 27 years old. We worked as a jeweler and then got heavy into the mysticism of the land. There's a mortal realm and an immortal realm, or the realm of the immortals, which are not quite gods or spirits, but they are definitely powerful. And the realm is basically just overlapping with the real world, but sometimes you can get sucked into it, and there's just, some certain measurement tools that you can use to determine when it's dangerous. And yeah, we hated working as a jeweler in the city, so then we started working as a journalist for mysticism and like star constellations and such, when we got involved with the furry mafia. Dangerous people. We didn't know that at the time. But then we had to flee, and now we are back in our hometown. Basically like me, back at our like with 27, with 30, back at our mama's house, and yeah, having to hear her bickering and shit. So it's really hitting close to home for me. Uh, and the baron of the local baron of the land has tasked me with making a wedding bracelet for his bride. So that is our current work that we are doing. And this is our little cousin Serban, who is running away from the from Mama's voice. I don't know who she's actually talking with, our aunt or something like that. Uh, and why didn't she win something really cool, like a golden sword or a new Vado? No one wants to risk such values, my friend. No one except her. What happened to your eye? By the way, oh, and the Mindscape is actually updating, nice. By the way, how's your eye doing? What about it? Don't answer a question with a question. I know, I want to know if you're getting better or not. I'm not sick. When will you take off that eye patch? Why should I do that? It looks cool. I'm a pirate. I forgot that you just got back and haven't heard about this. I was walking through the woods and tripped on the ground. There was a sharp rock, or maybe a twig. I lost my eye, and it would be better if I leave this patch over it. But yeah, I really feel this character. Has the beard, has the long hair. Well, I mean, he's got more style. Heavy into esoteric and mysticism stuff. Definitely, I feel that. I know a good artisan in the Marquis. He makes glass prosthetics. I can introduce you to him. Wow! But, nah, I don't want it. Are you scared? Girls won't like it. It will be staring at the same point all the time. Besides, my eye patch looks really cool. What did it tell you? Alright, but if you change your mind, just remember that I can take you in the Marquis anytime. The Marquis is basically the local town. Tell me about yourself. Hey kid, what are you planning to do after school? You know, I'd like to be a jeweler like you or my dad. But I wouldn't make jewelry for girls, only for guys. And not wooden ones, but metal, so I can stick it in your nose, lips, and tongues. Wow. But honestly, do you really want a piece of iron in your tongue? It hurts. I'm not afraid of pain. I've already lost my eyes. Yes, you have a great future, Peanut. About yourself continued? So, why jewelry? Am I your role model or something? Yeah, yes. Well, actually, no. One day we went to the Marquis and I saw a master jeweler there. He was much better than you. He was making some strange things for the nose and tongue. That was awesome. He saw me watching and asked if I wanted to become his apprentice. And your mother doesn't mind? She hates my guts. I cannot imagine she would be happy to see another jeweler in her house. Mom doesn't know about my plans. Ah, that's good. Don't tell her. How's your brother doing? Not bad, I guess. He's enjoying a life of doing almost nothing, and he never has time for me. Juni the 9th. Deadline is close, but I have enough time to finish the commission. Oh yeah, and the Immortals realm is basically contorting and shifting time. So if you get lost in it, you age beyond what would be normal. The Black Baron gave me that sketch. I don't know if it was him who drew it, but Saulokin muscles look pretty neat. If you believe the traditional images of them, of course. The Saukin clan. Let's look that up. Oh, local legends. Glushkin. That is the plush toy that we collected. When I was a child, my mother told me a story about Glushkin. As a horse spirit who was taking care of herds in a camp owned by one wealthy baron. Probably the White Baron. The spirit protected herds from diseases and forest predators until the camp was suddenly ambushed by the Beleriand troops, our aggressive neighbors. The famine came. There was nothing to eat at all, except horses. Then Baron, did he even have a choice? Led to slaughter a part of the herd to get some meat. Glashtin didn't like it, so he waited for the night to come and led the rest of the herd to take to the lake then, where he dragged them under the water. The horses turned into a predatory fish-tailed monster who likes to eat mortal liver. That sounds a little bit Kelpie-like. Sorai constellation. I mean, I do like. I probably because like I said, there's so much that I don't know. So many words that I've never heard, where I'm wondering if it is even proper English, and I can't judge. So I'm actually like I have to look up a lot of stuff afterwards in terms of broadening my vocabulary or my dictionary. But there's also a lot of lore in this, I'm guessing. A little bit here, a little bit there. That they changed up a little bit, or maybe with traditional tales, folklore, maybe local. So I do hope that I can find something where all of those cross references and little tales are actually put into a cohesive proper video or something to watch, where I can then get a little bit of extra info. Sorry, Constellation. Wait, let me drink something first. Once upon a time, there lived some guy. Interesting story so far. Let's say he was a human, because it's more interesting. He went on a flat expedition to look for Tsorai. And Tsorai are those spirit god, not any of those things, immortals. But he saw constellations written on the ground and trees. He quickly drew them and went back home, very curious about what he had seen. After that, he went back to the flat again. Not even once, not even twice, but several times to find new constellations, but it was useless. The next constellations the humans saw only after 10 or 12 years had passed. One of them was drawn right on the body of some dead animal, and it was producing some strange ringing sound. So the human came to the conclusion that the constellations are a secret Sorai language, that they are ciphering something into the patterns to send each other messages. Who are they hiding from? Who knows? Many years later, other enthusiasts appeared, who were also interested in the subject, and I was one of them. I have a few different theories about how to read the constellations, but they never worked when I tried. Maybe they won't work just yet. The Sualokin clan. This clan historically lives in the flat on the territory of Latori, and like many Tsori, avoids mortals. You can see what I mean with like, is this even English? But okay, so the flat is the world of the immortals and Latori is the land, which like I said, they are overlapping. And like many Tsori, avoids mortals. But earlier, in the time so far away from now, that even if I was born 100 years ago, I would still miss them. Everything was different. Papa worshipped them as gods, made sacrifices, prayed, and Sualokin helped as they could in return, while staying the shadows, as always. Of course, almost all the miracles that Sualokin performed, and which were described in the books, were fictitious. Every mortal who met these feathered snakes just wanted to I guess the other one, a feathered snake? Does it look like feathers? I guess this is kind of, yeah. Kind of. Every mortal who met those feathered snakes just wanted to fulfill their duty and to emphasize their divine status more. But everyone agreed that Sualokin are able to cook incredibly tasty dishes, one portion of which can feed a large family. Religious cooperation between mortals and Sualokin ceased abruptly, but Parva didn't cry much because of it, and immediately switched to spirits, to whom they were drawn, probably even since the dawn of creation. Okay. Anything else? This is a powerful artifact depriving me of sleep, appetite, and the will to live. Will I ever truly finish this commission? Nope, we don't touch it yet. I can't work when it's this noisy. Will it actually stop me? I'm not gonna experiment with it right now. I'm gonna see first. This is Judas' Guide. There's a note on the inside cover to my beloved brother Carium. Oh, it's a kettle. I had forgotten about it. Why haven't I used it? Oh, mold. It's everywhere. Oh. Yes, I know that some great Nurian Singletary created a medicine from mold, I guess. Oh, Singlarian is a science club, yeah. This is all very great and scientific, but the teapot is much more interesting to me than a mold. However, I don't need it looking like this. I actually, because obviously I have to water the flowers, also in my father's room, or the pot plants. The water can is so fucking. Oh, there's here. It actually is somewhat stopping with the dropped frames. It's getting better. Hooray! You know what? I'm gonna take the positive out of it. I'm gonna say, for the last 3 hours that I didn't stream, it would have been much worse, and it was the servers, and they would have been so overworked and so totally not functioning that I just came back now for the right time to stream. I'm just gonna pretend that's it. But yeah, in the water can, there's mold in there, and he always wonders, or basically I'm wondering, because I had some cactus who were in his room, and they were always, no matter how I'm actually watering them, they were always going to shit. So I basically always wondered why it is. Now I'm seeing the mold in the water can, and I'm having a slight idea that I might actually have a solution. I'm gonna clean it up while they are away. Okay. Let me just. Okay. So, let's stop that bickering. Or is there anything else? There's something. Chisels, knives, burins. My dear friends, you'll help me become rich. This, such a beautiful frame. It would be perfect for a picture of my girlfriend, if I had one. Oh god, oh no, oh. Brilla, just look at him, gaudy as a peacock, thinking he's an urban dandy coming here to flirt with Parva girls. Oh, don't judge him so harshly, Bree. I like that the eyes also, like, they do signify she's harsher. Bree, he's always been a sweetie. And Mariel. Just like his Uncle Romy, or Romy's sister. I don't remember her name. That's enough, Emerald. It's obvious that you spoiled him as a child. He's stupid and lazy because you didn't teach him the value of hard work. Now, and I should thank you, he lives with a family where everything is done for him. Brilla. What? Why did you stop? Have I put you in an awkward position? Me? In an awkward position? In my own house? I'll give you an awkward bend myself, idiot, if you keep speaking to me in that manner. Rui, my dear, what happened? It would be great if you were silent for a while. Would you please speak quietly? This is not gonna end well for me, but I can already see. So if I say this, I'm gonna go to the forest by my own volition. It would be great if you were quiet. This is just gonna straight kick me out of the house. So I'm guessing I'm gonna go with this one and then still have to leave. I don't often ask you to do something for me, but today I'll make an exception. Would you please be quiet for a while? It's difficult for me to concentrate on my work. Work? You call those stupid trinkets that you make between sleeping and eating work? Don't be like that, Bree. My Rui is a good and responsible boy. There's no need for him to be distracted by trivial matters. Maman, stop. Please don't defend me. Well, at least she does defend him. So, I don't want to waste my time with you anymore. Are we done here? No, not yet. Just for the record, I do not enjoy owing you. I would have finished this damn bracelet with great pleasure, which, by the way, I do remind you we are still doing for the Baron. Just to get out of here and not impose on you any further. But I cannot be productive every day. It's difficult for me to concentrate on my work. So you came in here to complain and make excuses, or am I missing something? No, I look forward to the day when you have your money and finally move out of here. You're a pansy and you're lazy. You'll never get your own hands dirty and grow peppers like the others. I love that face. Do you think I'm just another insolvent borrower? I can't call you small orders real work. What about the Black Baron? You mean what about this paper-thin story I can use to justify myself? Tell it to your mother. I'm not a naive girl. But it's true, Bree. When did you decide to be the boss? Please tell me, where did you find all this arrogance, boy? You pretend to be a scholar and an intellectual, but what are you really? You didn't even finish your degree at the institute. Man, this hits home hard. Cheers, game. I need more alcohol to that. All you do now is take orders for earrings and bracelets. Does the fact that I'm taking orders for real money mean anything to you? If only that money was used sensibly. You still haven't paid me your last debt, and you are on your 5th or 6th loan already. I only borrowed twice. Personally, yes. And then you dare to borrow through your mother. Oh, almost forgot. I have some unfinished work elsewhere. My mom. Sorry, dear. I'll leave you two for now. Why don't you make yourself scars as well? Yeah, sure. Bye. Good luck. There's a bird. A bird in good health. Doesn't mind the smell of roasted meat, cigarette smoke, or dust. Didn't I read this beforehand already? Somewhere. Family beads with the names of family members on them. Brilla the Great Mother, Milos the Great Father, Roscoe the elder son, Serban the youngest son, Emerald the Great Mother's sister, Churi the husband of the mother's sister, Rui. just Rui. What is the averter needed for? It's not an averter. This is a medal your grandfather's dog was awarded. And why is the medal here then? What do you mean why? It brings luck and happiness home and protects from fleas. Which means it's an averter then. Holy names, it's a dog medal. There's a mouse there and I'm gonna get it. Coffee again? Don't you think enough is enough? It's terrible bad for the heart. But you drink it all the time. I'm an old woman and going to die soon, so it's fine. Pepper and ginger are my favorite coffee supplements. Where did you take my sugar? Your sugar? Do you have your own sugar? Ah, okay, forget it. I already know where this conversation is going. A snake, a symbol of the endless movement of time, easily replaced by regular watches. Okay, I can't do anything with the hamster. Umbrella? Could you tell me why there are so many averters here? I counted about 10. Why only 10? And what about the raw chicken wing I put on your pillow to protect you from toothache? Is it still there? What? Why would you do that? A completely alien place for me. It is called Hill Camp, obviously in honor of the landscape. My family lived a few kilometers away, on the other side of the lake. I don't like village life. Dirt everywhere, the smell of compost, garden beds, biting insect outhouses. The sooner I oh, he does have a lot of rings there. The sooner I finish the commission for the Baron, the faster I can get out of here. Oh, hello, doggy. This big one's name is Emperor, my only dog pal. He's friendly to me, probably because he can't see through the banks. And there's a lot of fleas. No, what? Those are fishes. A royal throne with a flowing flower print. Okay. It used to be an attic, now it's my mom's room. If she's lucky, there are no bed bugs in the walls, and they don't march on the bed at night. You can reach the second floor by 2 ladders. This is one of them. The second one is in the living room, but the hedge lace is constantly torn off, so mother uses the emergency exits from time to time. Tireless woman. I don't even know what to click first, there's so much. Billis isn't going to leave Hill Camp. You can just look at those broken wheels to understand that her Vardo will stay here forever. What is this? This person has been wanted for 13 years or even more. I saw this portrait even before I left. Previously, a note was attached to it. Please come back and finish the 8th grade. Someone stole my wet wipes. Find them before they get dirty. The mad rock ate all the jam in my Vardo. Charo the Sentinel. Deal with it. It's impossible to tolerate this. Green Vardo with a flower. Someone in the camp is paying with fake money. It was cheated out of 2 Danes. And who will now refund them? Charo the Sentinel. Punish the counterfeiter. Okay. Which way first? I'm gonna say this way first. Goblin? Goblin Cafe. Besides the menu, there's a small story on the board that explains the name. This wagon once was owned by Urosh the Slayer, a goblin hunter. It's not Goblin Slayer. Urosh devoted his whole life to his work, and even more. The legend says that he approached a swamp witch from another world to make him immortal. During his first few centuries, Urosh tirelessly pursued dangerous flat stream creatures. But then he began to rot and gradually fall apart. He almost never left his wagon. Out of boredom, he learned to bake buns and make coffee. When this peaceful life became insufferable, Urosh looked for the swamp witch again, but never found her. Or he found the witch. Anyway, he never got back to the wagon. It's quite possible that even now his remains are decaying somewhere deep in the woods. But has his Sheng left them, or is it still hovering somewhere nearby? It's good that this cafe has nothing to do with goblins except the name, and this cute carving figure. Oh, so goblins are peacocks. I always expect that one of those pots will fall right onto my head. That never happened here before though. I see this raccoon here all the time. I'd like to pet him, but he's asleep and I don't want to bother him. He likes me. He likes me as long as I don't bother him. Local coffee isn't bad, although sometimes it tastes like something burned. This girl works on the day shift. She's around Serpent's age or younger. I don't know, I'm not an expert on kids. Yeah, she's definitely not drinking coffee. Fruits? More rotten fruits? Nothing? Deceptively delicious buns. No, I'm serious. They have suspiciously appetizing smell today, but I'm not falling for that. Okay, I guess then... Old and leaky bucket, it's not useful anymore. An old fireplace, they fry meat or bake potatoes here sometimes. Okay, okay, okay. I'm a selling potato, 3 years old, cream colored, blue eyes. I got it. It's talking about Sushidaro. They forgot to write a name with a capital letter. Okay. Broken horn. Ouch, I guess it hurts. Looks like it was drawn by Serban. Oh my, oh, no way, no. Antiquities coming here? To the Tory? I must buy a ticket. I hope they aren't sold out yet. A faithful fan. I can see why he's a fan. July 7. Wait, what did it say on the calendar? Wasn't it July 9th already? At the branch camp, okay. Reading coffee grounds, braiding Ailean braids, selling porcelain. I'll look after your pets, cheap, fast, with a guarantee. I love beautiful men, blonde hair. Good luck with your business, Sally. Brilla's Paprika, 10% discount. I can't believe it, who needs this stuff? Was there a child creativity contest in the camp or what? Okay, this is cute, I even like it. Especially those boots. They look like teeth. Oh, no. Bad idea. If I open the tab, the eelworms will fall out and die. Okay, eelworms, delightful creatures. They gorge quickly, but almost immediately get hungry. Electricity interrupts are the result. Oh, eelworm. Okay, electricity worms. Got it. In the red water with ice lives some crazy guy who cooks his dinner in a pot in the evening. I don't know what he cooks, but the whole camp stinks of something rotten and excrements. Maybe he died. What is this? Rusko. Not a sentinel. No, he just wrote his name here. Main quest, Mindscape. Let me read about eelworms. I love them for the opportunity to read at night with a bright lamp, not being surrounded by candles and killing my eyesight. Just think, even half a century ago no one knew about electric lighting. Yeah, by eel. Or by worm. I'm not talking about Nuri, where in every city a huge power plant is buzzing, but even in Latori almost every family has its own generator now. Eelworms work day and night. They swim in the tank, from time to time discharging current and arranging a light show. Periodically they are transported into a separate tank with some fish, where they hunt and then have a meal. I wouldn't like to be at the place of the animal that would be in the way of a pack of electric worms. Antiquity. Antiquity. Oh, saint names Antiquity. She is gorgeous. Newspapers always call her the Baroness with a man voice. And it's not so hard to guess why. Her beautiful timber drives both guys and girls crazy. Luckily for me, Antiquity prefers the first option. Which you totally have a chance then. And her name can often be seen among the voice actors of radio series. She also has her own broadcast on the radio. Antiquity sings deliciously and her music is rock and roll. My favorite song is Let's Hunt the Dragons. Yes, I'm not afraid to admit it, even though Laszlo and Mermaid were always laughing at me. And this year Antiquity's tour is called Push the Red Button. I thought that just when we came out of winter, so we have a nuclear winter, great. I thought that I would never be able to go to her performance again because of the story with my expulsion from Nuri. But she's here, in Lattery, and she has always said that she is ready to perform for her compatriots almost for free. 1.5 Dane is not a hefty price at all. Resting on beach, getting a leech. Okay. Oh, Rui! I was just going to see Brilla. My condolences to you, because Brilla is out of sorts today. But when isn't she anyway? Also hi. She's in a bad mood? Oh, please not this. It's good I met you then. Listen, I need your help right now. Help? With what? Wait, let me guess. Something has happened with your, babes. I'm not very good at botany, so you have come to the wrong man. Guess you'll have to speak with Brilla anyway. Hold on, buddy. No, wait. It's about her harvest. Vale? If I talk about it with her, if she finds out, she'll... Well, she must know you're working for her. Work is work, Vanda, and Brill is your boss. Any understatement may end badly for you. You can lose your salary, for example. All the girls are like swing the other way. Well, that is what they would like you to know or to think. But in fact, they are just saying that so that you can find them with another guy sometimes. Yeah, that's that is a story that totally has never happened to me before. Oh boy. So I get your pain. I met the girlfriends. Yeah, me too. They are very open, just not for me. Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate. I mean, everybody wants a cute tomboy girlfriend with abs who plays PlayStation. But yeah, we all know that girls like that are unavailable for people like us. So, yeah, I hope that you too can settle for someone who you don't actually like, because that's the best you can get. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Yeah, that's a shame. Unlucky, I guess. It's alright, Rui. I don't care about the money. But what if Brilla will be disappointed in me and tell me to leave? That scares me. It really does. I will fulfill her desire, of course, but this will totally destroy me. Stop moping. There's plenty of work in any camp for such a talented guard like you. Maybe not that talented. Plus, you can always find an employer better than Brilla. I swear, you'll be well paid there too. But I don't want to leave Hill Camp. I mean, I've been living here for 10 years or so. Please help me. Please, help me to stay here. Then tell me what happened. What have you done? Nothing. I did nothing. I just woke up early today and then I saw this. But I can't mention any details. Someone will definitely hear us, and rumors will spread everywhere. Are you in contact with criminals? I might have known. No, you got me wrong. Listen, just come to my greenhouse. You remember where it is, don't you? Yes, near the lake cliff. Tell me, do I need to take something with me? Maybe sentinels, chain dogs, any weapon, torch, pitchforks? No. You'd better come alone. I hope we aren't put in jail after this. Shh, I'll be waiting. By the way, is the music too loud? Like, for me it is pretty loud, but I mean, it's good music. I like it. It's cheery. A strange guy who loves plants and treats them like his children. Wanda works for Brilla and helps her grow the best possible peppers of all varieties imaginable. Yet I don't understand. How has he managed to tolerate the horrible temper Brilla possesses? Maybe she cast an ancient power spell on him. Who knows? Ooh! Do you see what I see? Yes, I've met the girlfriends too. Or at least watched them from afar. That sign is empty, but the sign itself directly hints that you'd better not go to the house on the cliff. That didn't prevent Vander from equipping his greenhouse though. It says... I can't understand any of it. It's just a jumble of words. Beach. I don't like water, that's why I rarely swim. Scratch that, why I never swim. The sun is warm, the water beckons, all the girls are wearing closed swimsuits. Nothing to look at. Seems like these girls are having a serious conversation. I mean, that has to be done, right? Humans scare me. There's some sort of nerd convention in the cemetery, and I have no idea how to get away from them. Femi, come on, don't worry. They will just discuss the magic bang theory and then leave. Wow, we didn't even get caught. Strari here. Strari? I don't have time for it, chat, sorry. Or is it an emergency? No, no emergency. Oh, what is this? Nobody in the camp loves the family that lives here. Not only are they outcasts, but they also allegedly smuggle from Baleria. I'll bet on everything the hill campers made up the smuggling part by themselves. Parva are obsessed with rugs. They have beach rugs, day rest rugs, picnic rugs, rug rugs, fair rugs, dish rugs. And they are all spread outside because there isn't enough space for them in the water. Arrows are everywhere. The family that lives here is obviously preparing for war. Everything is right. The deck chair should be in the shade. It should be predisposed to laziness. I'll buy myself one when I finish my commission for the Black Baron. Yes, when I finish my work for the Black Baron, I'll buy myself a chair. These scribbles are called Vivi. They are made up by Melalo, who sell them as protection against evil, and local peasants redraw them right on the walls of their Vardo. Oh, a great way to make money. I'll make a note. We do have the Vivi here, but we are not noting that one, so... Quite weird. Cemetery is this way. By tradition, one can only visit it in the afternoon when the shadows lengthen. This is when we come closer to our deceased relatives or something like that. I don't remember. Creepertoon, a guardian of the dead. That is the name of all dead graveyard cats like this one. Creepertoon. Hello Creepertoon, how are you? Sunbathing still? You look fabulous. I don't know if it is alive. Sleeping sentinels are always covered in a ton of watches. In my opinion... Oh, so this is like a sentinel, okay. In my opinion, just one watch would be enough. But as Alec would say, this is Latorian style, baby. Due to preparations for the upcoming event, the cemetery is closed until tomorrow morning. A fallen tree fully covered in mushrooms. They say the people who were traveling into the flat are able to hear mushrooms singing, but I hardly believe it. This is the abandoned house Wenda was talking about. It's huge. I don't know how long it was abandoned, but it's surprisingly clean here. Not a single bit of graffiti is on the manor's walls, and there's no trace of broken bottles anywhere. It looks like this is the place I need to go. I won't make Wenda wait. The poor fellow has a nervous wreck already. I wonder if my character is wearing shoes. I wouldn't put it past him. Okay. The windows are huge, but there's almost no glass to them. Wenda is really worried about his own safety. Isn't really worried about his own safety. There's nobody that really comes in here besides the birds. Seems like Wenda isn't having a good time. I've never seen a greenhouse look that bad. Great, a fake lamp. Or what on earth is that thing? I like that he has just his tea with him at all times. So, what happened? You see that? It's there, near the wall. A new addition to your collection? Yeah, or sort of. Huh? Good. Wenda, tell me honestly, what do you want from me? Your opinion, yes. What do you think about this plant? Well, it's big and round, like a sheep died somewhere in the bushes. Fluffy. A sheep, you say? Seems like I was right. Darn it. What? Are you afraid that Brilla won't like the assortment expansion? Not expansion, Rui. It's reduction. This damn veg lamp devoured everything that was growing in the greenhouse, while yesterday all the plants were just fine. So it's a predator? Devoured. Is that literally devoured? But looks utterly harmless. Maybe we should leave? What if it's still hungry? It's not interested in meat. It only greens are important. It's a cannibal. Valvale. It's so huge now. Sucked all the juice from my babies. And this jerk is happy about it. I'm sure it is. I still don't understand what kind of help you need from me. I was pranked by Matt Rook. Yes, Rui, I'm serious. The week of the Rook has begun, and this year he chose me, along with the others. Let's sum everything up. This veg lamp grew here because the Mad Rook left its seed on purpose. Just to make fun of you. Of course, it's totally his style. I would still bet that it was Brilla's competitors who did this. I mean, from what I've gathered, my character actually is big into mysticism and shit. So, screw the reasonable thought processes. Let's go with the Mad Rook. So, the Rook, you say. Let's assume it's true. He used this broken window as a front door, flew in freely, messed up the boards and planted the seed. I guess it was like that. Wenda, this is nonsense. The Mad Rook is a fairy tale character, and even if he exists, then who is he? A Tsurai? It's deadly for Tsurai to leave the flat. But why would the Rook take such a risk? Wait, how do we know that? Such a risk just to prank some mortal gardener? I don't know, but Veglam can't appear out of nowhere, right? Just a plant, Wenda. Birds can carry their seeds. They don't have to be the Mad Rook for that. I think I didn't tell the most important thing. Veglamp is a flat thing, just like a Mad Rook. What? What? Is it true? I thought that I'll tell you everything to Brilla, that I'll tell everything to Brilla first and then come what may. But thanks to the holy names, I ran into you. I heard that you were writing articles about Tsurai and the flat, and therefore you would be interested in the Veglamp. But I don't even know it, so Yes, I was writing articles, but I know nothing about Veglamps. I know. In the stream, such plants as Veglamps usually die pretty quickly. But this jerk ate my greens and survived, as you see. But death is waiting for it anyway. There's not much food left. I can't let it destroy everything that's left. We have to do something. Well, let's cut it out. Meow. We should dig out. I just got an achievement. Meow. I was confused by that. We should dig it out and dispose of it as far as possible. Somewhere deep in the forest only. I don't know, Rui. What if it survives? Then it will just grow bigger and devour the world the way it was intended and foretold by the legends. You've just told me he has no chance to survive if it doesn't have food at the stream. Okay then, if you don't like this option, let's just burn it. No! Someone will notice the smoke and Brilla will have questions. Let's go back to the first option. Well, I've helped you. Can I go now? You did, but you see, I can't bring myself to do this. Why not? Don't you have any tools here? I have one, it's just... I can't hurt it. It's a killer, but it's alive. Vale. Really? You have called me just to dig out this damn weed? You know me. Sorry I'm making you do this, but I can't do it on my own. I think it will drive me insane and I... Fine, I'll do this. Give me your shovel. One more thing. Could you please use another shovel, not mine? There'll be blood on it otherwise, I mean, the juice. What? I can't believe this. You'll have to wait then, because I don't have garden tools in my pockets. Trouble in the greenhouse. The Mad Rook's gift. Oh, what is that? What is it? I doubt it grew together with the rag lamp. I need to show this to Venda. Test tube. Covered in rag lamp juice. There are some paper pieces inside. A mysterious test tube which I found in rag lamp. Useful item. Huh. The cannibal plant which came from the flat looks like a fluffy lamp. It can grow from the seed into a small brush in one night. Gobble up your cucumbers as well as gardenias and plant black, twisted roots with long spikes through the whole house. Oh, so that is what he has done here. I guess. Maybe. Okay, let's find a shovel, I guess. There's nothing to look at me for here? Okay, sure. The door is locked. Is this also a Vive? Can I... Venda? Tell me about yourself. I've always thought you lived here in this greenhouse. Where's your true home? This is my real home. All jesting aside, if you lived here for a while, you'd realize it's not nearly as bad as it seems. The insects keep you company. Well, they do for me at least. But there's an abandoned house nearby. Why don't you live there? It feels strange in there. I don't like it. And when in my garden, I feel completely safe. A tree is like a baby. You water and care for it when it's small. Then, when it grows, it protects you. But I couldn't protect them. What are you doing in the camp? Though I see you every morning, I know almost nothing about you. I'm here only for Brilla. I want to help her with everything, even if she doesn't ask, and work overtime. Yes, I got it. Brilla and you are made for farming. You both should have been born Sushidaro, so people could plow the land with your help. Garden beds aren't the only thing I work with. Sometimes I have to do some doctor stuff. So, you're also healing the locals? I'm just well acquainted with the properties of plants, and it's not difficult for me to make medicine for colds or insomnia. But I don't make any potions. I really like the song. Any potions for impotence, if you suddenly thought about it. That is the last thing I was thinking about, Vanda. Why don't you like the abandoned house so much? Is it too decayed? Is it stuffed with rats, or just a victim of prejudice? Yes. What yes? Everything you said. But it's also sinister. Okay, I gotcha. What do you know about the Mad Rook? Not much. He spends all year hiding in the Flatstream forests before venturing into our world just for a week. He loves to mock mortals, playing with them in his own demented way, like stealing objects of value and exchanging them with others. You see, I'm a gardener, and he gave me some veglam seeds. Did he know they would destroy all my plants? I swear he did. I'm sure he found it all to be quite amusing. What is this? Look what I found under the veglam's leaves. Oh, Rui, what is this? Don't you know? Of course not. It wasn't here in the morning. Let's say you're right. How did it get here? What do you think? I think Madruk did it. What's inside? I don't know. Let's see. I thought he would be too superstitious to actually open it up. Oh. I'm gonna make this exact, very exact. This is not fitting, right? No, it is. It is, and it is perfect, and that is exactly how it's supposed to look. Don't you dare say something else. It's exactly what it's supposed to look like. Can I turn those around? Is that... But I think I'm a little bit too stupid for this one. How do I... Oh, there we go. The letter is written in regular wild, and it means enjoy your meal. Huh. Well, Rui, it seems to me that you have fallen deep into thought. What does it say? Tell me, do rooks know how to write? If they do, what do they use to do so? Are they smart enough to compose meaningful messages? Is this a message from Rook? From the Mad Rook himself? What did he write? I'm sure he's sneering. I haven't even said a word about him. Just thinking out loud. So, what's written there? He said to enjoy our meal. You see, it's definitely the Mad Rook, and he's sneering. Do you really think that you can eat this veglamp? If I were you, I wouldn't trust notes hidden in cannibal plants. I don't. So where can I find that shovel? I don't know, maybe you can steal it from somewhere? You're so useful. I'm just kidding. What door does this key open? Please don't touch it. This key is important to me and I don't want to lose it. Is it for the abandoned house? Am I right? No, why would you think so? Can I really not take it? I was so happy that I found it. Shovel, shovel, shovel. Where will I find a shovel? There I find a shovel. Stupid shovel. I hope it won't break in my hands. Brilla could have bought a new one. She isn't poor, you know. Oh, see, something changed. Here you are. I wanted to... You need to try a local pastry. There's no reason for you to say that it's bad, because it's perfect. Stop being evasive. Stop interrupting me. I need to talk to you, Mom. We have something to discuss. Yes, sweetie. I'm listening. Has something happened? Are you upset? Do you use me to borrow money from Brilla? How could you even keep such an innocent face? You aren't just taking money from Brilla, you're using me for that. If I tell her I'm taking for myself, she'll kill me. And now she wants to kill me. Don't you see how she treats me? A little bit more and she'll use me as manure. Why are you so worried? Your wallet is going to be full soon, and any debt to Brilla would be such a tiny thing. Oh, that's why she's so nice, because because she's got her own gambling problem. Just like me and story games. I didn't just waste my prepaid expense, and you wanted to get the rest too. I don't want to get anything, sweetie. We are family, and we're supposed to help each other. I guess Brilla heard this a lot before she denied another credit to you. No. I'm only regretting one thing, that I raised you up to be so careless. You are just like your father. Do you remember the night of the 2 cheats? I don't think I do. What is it? The night when you played with Dad for our family, Vardo. You're disappointed that I won, right? Are you upset with me? Actually, I was upset by both of you, because you decided to split your property right before I had to leave to Nurian Institute. But that's not the point. I thought Father was guilty that he left us, but apparently he was right. I hope you're done, because I don't want to listen to you anymore. I am done. Day after day. Wait, where's that? Where's the day after day? I don't have a side quest. Here. When I'm used to it, did Maman borrow money from Brilla and pretend it was for me? This is something new. Maman deftly avoided a serious conversation between all 3 of us and disappeared somewhere. This is one of her special skills, avoiding problems. So I don't even expect her to find in the next few hours. Blah blah blah, I can't take it anymore. If this continues, I'll start to cut quotes from the chatter between Aunt and Maman on the bracelet. She gambles again. Well, it's time to admit, my mom is sick, and she won't be able to get rid of the fire in her hands, as we call it. It will continue and spoil everyone's life until what? Okay. So, tell me about yourself. How are you doing here? Easy as pie. The most important thing is to think positive and keep your tail up, right? But it was really boring without you. No one draws on the water walls. No one reads aloud about the expert's defense mechanisms and about Sushidaro's premulas. Nobody collects slugs in the garden to send them to school. Experts. I don't remember that. You made a school for slugs from a pen for steamed rice. I still remember how I was opening the lid to fill the pan with rice and there was a load of slugs trying to escape. There's no way I did that. I hate slugs. You were touching them with your bare hands. No. About Brilla. How did Brilla react to you moving in? She wasn't happy about it. That's right, she won't die from it. She's got such a huge water anyhow. I still remember the fighting after the purchase. She yelled at Milos, like, why do you need such a palace? Hire some servants then so we might finish the cleaning before the end of the week. And he said that our families are big. What if someone comes to visit? So you took advantage of it and used it as an invitation? Trust me, Bree doesn't mind. She's just moody. Are you talking to Zerban? Yes, as much as I can. He loves to be by himself. He doesn't even spend much time with his brother. He became like that after Milos disappeared. If I were him, I wouldn't have much fun either. But you know, I don't want him to grow up a gloomy guy, and I want to soften him somehow. I was gifting him toys and helping him with homework. I even took him to the marquee with me once. But Brilla didn't like it. She thought that I was spoiling him. And he didn't want to open up anyway, so I left him alone. Okay, wait, we are just gonna... How about we work for a bit? I officially declare the Myrioc is the most despicable material in the world. Sometimes the blade goes on the tree softly, like through butter, and sometimes it's hard as if you're trying to cut a stone. Damn that scratch, I hope I can hide it. I knew exactly that would happen, but I actually hoped that now that the bickering has stopped, I could actually work on it safely, and that was a thing. But a secret place which is always locked. Intriguing. A bird in good health doesn't mind the smell of roasted meat, cigarette smoke, or dust. Brilla's account book with a symbol protecting against evil. Well, Aunt Billa, old Brilla, I'll have you know that this symbol is what turned me away. I don't like to count other people's money. Photo of young Brilla. Seems like she used to be a charming, nice girl. Even a kind one, judging by the smile. What turned her into a swamp hag? Brilla's bag is her treasury. If I were stupid, I would certainly check what she hides inside, but a strong feeling of self-preservation keeps me away from it. Brilla's heartless bird, her best friend, I suppose. Anyway, it's a jewelry box. And what is this? Impossible, it's aloe. What an unexpected meeting. Why is there always aloe? And in every water, in every family. We literally have one right in the living room, so... I will find out the answer someday. Big armchair for a big woman. Okay, I would say there's nothing much for me to do right now. So let's dig out key item features. Doesn't pour and doesn't poop in slippers, awful as a weapon. This shovel once belonged to my great-grandfather. It's called Katze. Katze. It's quite remarkable as the shovel exists longer than any of grandfather's 3 wives. Grandfather was obsessed with the idea of finding gold and traveled all over Latori digging up pits. Well, can I... Yeah, shovel. Did you really steal this from Billa? I listened to your advice. But I... okay. I knew it was right... I knew right away that you took it from Billa. She's the only person who keeps them clean. So then, can I don't know when I can actually do something with the items. Is it blood? This freaking vac lamp has blood! And not blood, juice. Don't worry. Don't worry at all. Yeah, it's worse that I damaged the roots. They are too long, so it was inevitable. Forget about them, I'll take care of it myself. By the way, I figured out where we can hide the vac lamp. You need to go to the forest by the lake and turn left on the front of the boat shed. And what if someone sees me? There are a lot of people on the lake now. You'll have to distract them. I would find a boat and cover it with some shiny material, maybe a huge sheet of foil. I'm intrigued. Then I would lie down in it, wait for the waves and take me to the middle of the lake and imperceptibly slip into the water. The foil will reflect the sky and water, so the boat will mix with the landscape and no one will notice it. And I would start floundering and screaming that I'm drowning. Thanks, Vanda, but I'll make something else up. Do I not need to... But I shall leave you with a gift. Hopefully not a dead sheep again, because I already have my hands full with this one. But thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. If this looked interesting, I think this is one that... Yeah, I think this is one we're probably gonna keep on playing for the last 3 days that I still have. Yeah, Saturday is gonna be the last day, unfortunately. But yeah, this one actually looks pretty interesting, I have to say. And now that we are getting to the blood of the earth, I think the story will eventually probably develop into something. Or maybe it will just be a very harmonious world where flowers will just take over and kill the furries. And then we can all live in paradise. Yeah, it's really nice. I obviously have no idea how long it will be. So I'll have to see about this tomorrow. Or tonight I'll have to look it up on Steam. But yeah, I think I'll finish this one. And if it is the last thing I do... But yeah, I actually won't... Like, I really just wanted to dig out the plant now and see where we are gonna plant it. because I have a feeling that this is like a chapter 1 thing. And once we actually planted the veg lamp, well, maybe we're gonna go to sleep over it before something bad happens. But I think that would then trigger some event. So I would end before that anyways, or basically with it. At least so far my idea. So I won't do, more than like half an hour anymore anyways. So, and that you can find in the VOD. So I do appreciate you hanging out. Thank you very much. And cheers to you. I'm gonna drink to you. Unfortunately, Pyro is not here. When we are already playing his game. No, but I do have to say, like, I like the characters much more than in the other stories. Just simply because they seem more reasonable, and the game gives me some choices, which, well, I mean, they are not big choices. Like, the story still has to happen somehow, so obviously. Like, I never know why games are so insistent on giving you choices when, like, the only thing that really happens from it is that bad things happen. There's never any interesting thing. It's only, oh, you took the wrong choice, so something negative happens. But there's never anything where, like, because obviously it would just be, it would be amazing game design, but it would also be really wasteful game design if they had choices where you can actually take two different approaches to a game. So, or that would have to be like very slight variations where it's then like, does it really matter? And, like the slightest way that they have right now is then, well, basically the worst thing is in Crystar, where it's just like you can already tell there's only two choices and literally they will be resolved in one sentence where they are still, or where they are then again converging into one. So, or merging into one. So, this one at least it does probably change some of the ways that the characters actually interact with me, but also not that much of a story impact. And obviously the plot has to happen anyways. So I don't know why games are so insistent, but this one actually with like 3 different choices, and like the characters actually having some depth to them, where it actually then makes a difference if a character likes me or not, that there's some different dialogue. um, at least it's not horrible. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you around, anime. Have a good one. Uh, oh, a gift. Oh, okay. He sent me a code for Broken Age. I've heard Broken Age, but I don't even have it on my wish list. Not even quite sure. Is it with the bees and such? A story of she didn't realize at the time. Yeah, I've seen Broken Age in another channel. What is this place? Interesting. Where does he have the code from? Well, thank you, anime. I do appreciate it. Well, I guess we're gonna play that some point then. Then I already have the next one. What is with the negative reviews though? What is... My teacher gifted me this game and I have never in my life gone from loving a game to absolutely hating it in under an hour. Wait, what? Act 1 is really good, but Act 2 is a mess. I hate the riddles, the trees and the little hexagons, but Act 1 is really good. Visually stunning, plottily stupidling. Act 1 is good, it's a bit short, but still had me hooked. Act 2, however, ruined it for me. Same old location from Act 1, nothing new to see for the whole game. The puzzles are infuriating to the point you'll be forced to use a walkthrough. The plot does not progress much, if at all, and the ending is pointless. Even the positive ones are like Act 1 good, Act 2 bad. I was perking up though at Broken Age because I do have a game that I've played. Broken. I've played a puzzle game like that beforehand. I don't play many puzzle games, like with big puzzles. Pegasus, Broken Wings. Oh no, it's a dating sim, cyberpunk dating sim. Okay, I'm not showing this on stream, so I would probably better stop it. I was just interested. Okay. No, I can't find it, damn it. Pony Island is in here, great. Yeah, I can't find what I was looking for. Really sad. But yeah, I guess we're gonna play Broken Age at some point then. Interesting. Thank you very much, Anime. I do appreciate it. It's from the Humble Bundle. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the streamer girl that I watched it from also had it from the Humble Bundle. So that's great. I mean, if Act 1 is so good, I mean, yeah, sure. I see it. Just not probably this week. Like I said, if I now have this game and possibly maybe some other runs at mid boss, if I can, then I'm, you know, already taking up a little bit. But yeah, thank you very much. Really nice. That's awesome. I have Rise of the Argonauts. Sorry, I'm just looking through Steam stuff now because I wanted to find that one game that I was looking for that I played, which I totally can't find. Who knows where it is? Who knows where I have it? A Silent Age. That is what it was called. The Silent Age. Which is also kind of a puzzle game thing. Oh, you could see it. I actually have the display capture on. Well, shit. But there you go. That was the Silent Age. That is a kind of time jumpy back into the 60s funky puzzle game that goes against the big corporation thingies with an Inception vibe and such. So yeah. There you go. Found it. It was actually quite short and quite good. I've played it for 3.5 hours. So yeah, it wasn't long at all. Really nice game. Not the big revelation, but pretty nice. I still have Cat President, a more perfect reunion. Little Misfortune, which I obviously wanted to play. Vembrace. And then what I already installed, A Light in the Dark. And I have a Magical High School Girl, which is a really interesting game where apparently you can name your spells and they'll have different properties based on a naming generator. And the way you name it will give the spells the different properties and abilities, which I thought was a really interesting sounding mechanic. So yeah, like you can type in Kamehameha and it does basically imitate a Kamehameha wave, which I thought was really nice, really neat. Probably it's not that much in depth, and probably like the story is lacking and whatnot. Otherwise, there would be more buzz about the game. But I thought the mechanic by itself was pretty interesting. So yeah, we need to play. There's so many games that I have to play, which nobody else does. I have to find them all on my own. But yeah. So sleep well, or whatever you're about to do. Probably lose another round of League of Legends. And yeah, I'll see you then tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you very much again. And since I have no idea what to do right now, I'm gonna take a piece of chocolate. What did I say yesterday about trying to hold off on the chocolate? Well, it's impossible. Also, I've trained in between the streams, so yeah, nothing like making your training useless, worthless. Yeah, sleep well, have a good one, and you're not missing much. Or, like I said, if you're on tomorrow again and see me playing this again, I will give you a heads up on what you have missed, so don't worry about it. That is also true, unfortunately. Well, this is a 40 gram bar, so I mean, that is bad enough as it is. So that's 213 calories. But yeah, I hope I will be able to keep it at that one. So anyways, see you around. Thank you for hanging out though, or even more than anything else. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate that there's somebody listening sometimes, so that I'm not just reading for myself. Like, I am doing it kind of for myself, obviously, everything that I do on the stream, because for me it's just a good way to experience the games and to get started with them, because otherwise I know myself, I'm just too lazy if it's just playing for myself. And I do want to show them off, but obviously then I do want to show them off to someone other than myself. So yeah, I will try to make it a little bit more, because this always bothered me beforehand when I had no viewers before my breaks. I think I'll work more with the VODs and try to actually put more into them, and maybe upload them to YouTube just by themselves, because, you know, why not? They are not really playthroughs though. Like, obviously I'm talking and I'm getting sidetracked and I'm doing blah 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 with people that they then don't know on YouTube. But I think with how many games I'm playing that not many other people do, it would probably be nice to just have them somewhere around on the internet and to keep some memories. So yeah. So like I don't have to be so focused on the live stream part again. Anyways, I do appreciate it when live there is somebody there. And just so you know, it's a little bit more in the moment. So I have to get rid of people at the beach first. Nobody should see me carrying this thing. Well, what about this now? Oh, please don't touch it. Okay. Well, then we won't. What about this? Can I maybe... Oh, now I have a bloody shovel. Yeah, maybe running around with the bloody shovel is... uh-huh. Weekend or not, on the beach there's always a crowd. Some are willing to spend most of the time here, not only bathing and basking in the sun, but also looking around, preparing an evening gossip for friends and relatives. And if someone sees me walking by with a veg lamp on my shoulders, the gossip will be really juicy. I like that it makes a reference to it and that it is drawn in the inventory, so that I can actually just, like, I already saw it now, And I was wondering, and the game actually addresses it, which is really nice. And it wouldn't be that hard, because, like I said, the game already set itself up for it, so why would it not follow through? But there are enough games who don't, or which don't. It would be nice to distract them all, or even get rid of them, but who will listen to me? You'll have to sit on your post, whistle a lot, be a lifeguard like Alec. Although, having a whistle would be enough. Let's read Alec first. A beach lifeguard who makes it safe to bring the hill camp children to the lake and swim there until the sun goes down. He likes to glance at the cute young Sahash of both sexes while he's on duty. Oh, there's no whistle. Well, yeah, Alec always keeps it with him. We are gonna give him one over the head with our bloody shovel and take the whistle from him. But where's Alec himself? Is he repairing a boat? It doesn't seem like him, just leaving his post in the middle of the day. I have never been here before. Alec usually locks his shed up. It's funny, because it's a duck. A colorful portrait of an aristocrat from hot and far El Baliama, drawn with great feeling. A commission or a gift to his girlfriend. Or to himself. Besides a ton of stuffed fish in the boat shed, I found a lot of colorful pictures and sketches. A signature at the bottom corner leaves no doubt about Alec's authorship. Making stuffed fish is not an easy process. You need to have a lot of patience and a lot of free time. Hey, I know what that fish name is. Tuna. It can be found only in the sea. It's served in many nuri restaurants. Where did Alec get it? I have to admit that the landscape is pretty well drawn. I finally have a competitor in Hill Camp. Is it your creation? Who do you think I am? No, it's not mine. Some vandals made their way to the shed and screwed up the old stuffed fish. And poured all my paint on the floor. They have good imagination. If the fish are old, there's nothing to worry about. Oh, that's disgusting, Alec. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to even look at this deterioration of your work. I feel for you. I'm pleased with your sympathy, but don't take it personally. Valvale? Oh, what a story. That's very madness, Rukish. I'd better get back to the beach, so nothing bad happens while I'm absent. But what if these artists come back and destroy my shed completely? Now I can't leave. I have a thought. Send the people away from the beach so you won't have to worry about them anymore. And ruin everyone's free time. But you'll be sure no one will drown without you? Oh. Then wait for me here. Keep an eye on the shed. More ducks. Giant black feathers. Someone wants us to suspect the Mad Rook? Or was it him for real? Why haven't I seen any feathers at the greenhouse then? An ugly work of non-art on a worn-out subject. Dead eyes of poor fish ask, why? Why do I have that other fish's spot in my mouth? Oh, and we are a manipulator. The manipulator achievement. Thank you for helping me with my shed. Did you make the people leave? Yes, they were very disappointed. Probably they are planning revenge on me now. But solving this installation problem is more important now. Sorry, I have nothing to thank you with except a big hug. I'll pass. And I'm not suggesting. But I have something else. You love such things, I know. It's Celestin. Pretty close to the original, huh? I don't know, I've never seen him before. Then it's gonna be your first one. Keychain. And a lifeguard. Huh, I was making the same thing when I was a kid. Just a wicker basket, which stinks like fish. Like if I expected something else. Tell me about yourself. How's your summer going? Sometimes I just wish the neighborhood and relax. Sometimes I just watch the neighborhood and relax, sipping lemonade or beat cures. Sometimes I draw, since there are a lot of picturesque things around. The lake, the cliff, beautiful girls and boys. The locals are pretty good at swimming. That's why it's a rare occasion to get into trouble. So, you work as a lifeguard in summer, but what do you do for the rest of the year? I move from one marquee to another and take commissions from the barons. They usually order the same things, but pay pretty well. You know, all these paintings full of symbolism, and with the eyes always closed, or a ghost will possess the painting and take the face away. Do the barons really believe this? That's just how our culture has turned out. It's full of mysticism, even if you don't like it. What is kvass? Kvass. Oh, Kvass. Ostslawisch, teilweise ostslawischsprachigen Raum, Gärung und aus Brot hergestellt. Kvass ist heute überwiegend Russland, Belarus und Ukraine, Serbien. Seine leicht säuerliche Note ist es, die Kvass im Sommer so erfrischend macht. Alkohol enthält der Trank heute nur noch in sehr geringem Maße, nur rund 1%. So that you can actually know what I'm talking about. Kvass is a fermented cereal-based non-alcoholic or low-alcoholic beverage with a slight cloudy appearance, light brown color and sweet-sour taste. It may be flavored with berries, fruits, herbs and honey. So bees kvass would then be that, right? Elsewhere. Enlargement of the European Union, Eastern Europe cropped up throughout the UK, Somerset, Serbia. Oh, in Sweden. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so. So, lifeguard work, paintings, and then I'm gonna discuss the plushie horsey. Are you becoming a Glaston fan? A Glestin fan? It's cute. Fish horse keychain. The best souvenir that you can get from the hill camp. A cool gift for your son, your brother, your wife, or your dog. Speaking shortly, yes, I'm glad you like it. Well, I still have to get a whistle somewhere, and I had not found one, so... Barometers are necessary for rescuers to monitor the weather or for fishermen to understand when fish burn by. Well, my father also had one, but it was pocket-sized. Will this beach ever be deserted? Sure, I can make a blank face and pass by Serban with the vac lamp. Wow, Rui, what is this? Oh, don't mind me, I'm just doing gardening and helping Vander to dig weeds. But why does it look like a bleeding sheep? Oh, because it looks like it. Any questions? Yes, I have questions. Why can't Vanda do it himself? Oh, you see, it costs me nothing but risk my ass, because Brilla already hates me. She reached the limit. For real, why did I agree to do this so easily? Hey, Rui, what are you doing here? I'm looking for something. For work. And you? Alec temporarily closed the beach, if I may say so. I don't know. Why? I didn't know. Why? He's solving some issues. He even asked me to keep an eye on his barn. He thought that the bastard who ruined his stuffed fish would return and do something else. Someone ruined his fish? But who? His enemy? Or the Mad Rook? No, there's no Mad Rook, remember this. And if you and I ever create our own detective agency and investigate in the Heave and Grow style, you will have to abandon any mystical assumptions. Then I'll be Grow. Do you think I'm more like Heave? But he didn't have a single girl in his entire life. Suits you. Serban, you have no idea. What if it turns out the Rook really exists? What will you do then? Nothing, because it's not gonna happen. Listen, I've got an idea. I want to cheer Alec up. You should have seen him. He was so upset because of this stuffed fish and wasted paint that fell onto prostration. I still have paints since the days of Nuri. Let me pick them up, and we can go and give them to him together. Great idea, Rui. He'll be so happy. It really is hard to read him. Regina, because grass were snakes who lived in the bushes. So I started spending days here because I wanted to catch a couple for myself, but I haven't even seen an ordinary snake. So where is the whistle then? Does he not have it on here? Well, rip. I can show you literally nothing. About Servan, tell me about Servan. What do you think about Servan? What am I supposed to think about him? He's my son. And that's it? That's it. What else should I say? I think you should pay more attention to him. He looks lonely. My dear nephew, the children in any Parvian camp always grow free like grass. No one here holds onto their mother's skirt like you do. What about the Mad Rook week? I don't remember anyone caring about it before. The Mad Rook is a regular guest of the stream now. He used to appear once every 3 or 5 years, but now every year. It's like he's flying to work. A damn bag of parasites. Maybe this feathered piece of crap was harmless in the past, but now he feeds on other people's suffering. He loves to destroy what others build and cultivate. Are you sure that this is the Rook and not some hooligans or marauders who hide behind the names of fictional character? I would if I were them. Fooling superstitious farmers is a piece of cake. And that's why I would have attributed a couple of acts of hooliganism to you, if I was not sure that the Mad Rook truly exists. He infects others with madness, somehow convinces them that fun should be the only meaning of their life. The Rook likes chaos and idleness, not order and hard work. I think you should give too much importance to fairy tales, although this isn't surprising of you. And buy yourself another pair of glasses. The diopters of these obviously don't suit you. These are glasses for reading, you chump. I have perfect sight, and you can be totally sure I saw the huge bird in a hat, a scarf, and a boat around his neck. I'm not going to convince you about anything. You don't have your own fields. You don't have your own livestock. You have nothing to worry about. But we, Generous and Aliate, believe that it is time for us to teach the Madruk a lesson. So we hired mystics from Windusco to use their expertise. The Rook won't terrorize our camp anymore. So this is where all this unintelligible ghost talk comes from. Mystics of Windusco. I should have guessed earlier. Don't you dare, you hear me? Don't you dare take more brushes from these idiots. I dare. Okay, where do I get a whistle? Wait, I mean, I don't need a whistle anymore, right? I just need Serpent to be distracted, right? Right? It's Mermaid Laszlo. It's Mermy and Laszlo. Right, I don't even need one anymore. The Mario card. Oh, Mario card. Has the price on the front side and a small reference on its back. The jewel crafting... Oh, inventory updated. The jewel crafting for Shangla Handyman magazine once planned to make several such collectible cards of different materials. Mirok was the beginning and Mirok was the end. Such a shame. I don't feel like I want to draw anymore. Guess this part of my life will stay in the past forever. Alec will use them better. Can I take maybe a warding talisman with me just in case? I guess not. Okay, we won't go on too long anymore. Cool, you don't say. Oh darn, 7, I forgot something. Home? I can go and check if you need. No, I forgot about one deal I have, and since I just remembered it, I urgently need to return to it. But what about the paints for Alec? I thought we would give them together. Sorry, but I have to entrust this important deal to you. Do you think you can handle this? Ah, easy peasy. Maybe I should wait for you. No need. Here, give Alec my paint. He'll be happy. And tell him I said hello. No problem. Well, we gotta be quick now. How's it going? The horizon is clear. Now I can send our furry friend to a forest picnic. Finally. Thanks for the help, Rui. And sorry I was acting horrible. Oh, almost forgot. Is this a keychain? Let me guess, you made it yourself. I've always loved handmade souvenirs, especially if... This is a charm against birds. There we go. I got the right idea. Just the wrong person to steal it from. No. So that's it. You think this trinket will save me from, well, the Mad Rook? I do hope it will. But it didn't help you. This amulet just doesn't suit me, that's all. But in your hands, it will show itself. You'll see. Now I can go back to my garden and try to restore it for Brilla as quickly as possible. And I'll get rid of the carcass. Oh, it's heavy. Mirok is quite rare and capricious to work with, as well as insanely expensive. Almost all Mirok's groves were cut down about half a century ago, and I've never seen these trees with my own eyes. The guide describes them as small frozen willows with sad blue crowns. The trunk is made of a transparent resin, and the real wood, heart of the Mirok, lies hidden inside. It looks exactly like the heart of a living creature. Jewelers use it for expensive crafts and jewelry, which mystics consider magical and use in dubious rituals, and the rich people buy it for their wedding and funerals. This mere oak, whose heart I hold in my hands now, used to grow within the Black Baron's garden. Not anymore, of course. My mother, Emerald, she plays cards constantly and moreover cheats a lot and loses only when a better cheater appears. That's the way we lost our family, Wardo. When the father decided to leave, he won it along with the horse and hit the road to an undisclosed location. I can even understand that. Wait, I thought she won. Did she mean she didn't win? Features. Printed on thick cardboard, very firm. Trading card, which was added to the journal. Being a lifeguard, Alec got rid of the people on the beach. Now I can greenhouse. Side quest, Madrock's gift. The path is clear now. I can slip by unnoticed. Useful items, key items. Where's the where do I have where do I have the thing? I'm not going in there. Oh, look, there's even an animation. Darn, you're so heavy. I am losing frames again, but it's just 5% overall now. So. Does this not have anything to do with it? I hope it doesn't. Still, I lost almost 24,000 frames. Fucking stupid, man. Darn, you're so heavy. You look like a fruit, but weigh as much as a real sheep. Don't compare my taste with mutton, friend. I didn't even say a word about the taste, I just... What the... Tell me, what do you like to eat for breakfast? If you want fried eggs, I will become fried eggs. With bacon or cheese or even tomatoes. Special for you and completely free. I can cure a cough. I can help you to get rid of fleas. I am the remedy for pox, insomnia, and sexual frustration because it's a sheep. Sorry, I'm not Scottish enough for that. Are you advertising yourself? And what am I supposed to do? You aren't paying any attention to my marvelous qualities. But you don't even have a mouth. And you aren't alive. You're just a plant. Wouldn't you drop it? Hold your unicorns, man. What do you mean, just a plant? I just wanted to say, you look like a plant. Do you have a name? What is your name? What do you mean, my name? I don't have a name. Why would I need one? I am food. I have to be eaten. Or do you think I'm a person? I'm lost. Wait, I need to clear my head. How did you appear in the greenhouse? Yeah, and finally, thank you. I was planted and I grew there. But how? Aren't you supposed to grow in the flat only? I like that this is animated. Aren't you, well, a Tsurai plant? Wait. Aren't you a Tsurai? That's right, I'm a Tsurai, of course. You are a deceitful creature. Immortal farmers do not ask questions. They are asked by beings like you. They know how to make a delicious dish from my juicy flesh. I despise you, mortal. You thought that food cannot distinguish your stupid lies from the truth, since it does not have eyes. Okay, I'm sorry, I lied, just to talk to you. Yes, mortals ask questions, but do we have a choice? Tsurai are avoiding us. Just do not cry in my peerless fluff. Your tears can ruin my taste. I won't. Just tell me one thing. Did the Madruk saw you? Asking the questions, nice. How could I know, you deceitful mortal? I have no eyes. I have not noticed. You don't have a mouth either, but you can still talk. I do not want to talk with you anymore. It's okay, I still have time to make you speak. You don't have it. You are at the flat, haven't you noticed? You have not, it seems. This will be your punishment for lying, peasant. Now run to the stream, run after your master time, and like a slave dog. Not before I bury you. Well, if you leave them on the plain... Are they gonna eat it? I mean, you threw it on the ground. Father Shangoro. Maybe you want to take a piece of me after all. You will be the only Shangoro who will ever get such an honor. Yes, man, I allow you to taste my juicy flesh. I'm gonna take a feather. A souvenir. I will take a piece from you, but not the meat. Ow, dog, you damn bag of blood. Why would you need my feather? Do you want to hunt some monsters? You're right, I'm going to stick it into my hunting hat. And now, goodbye. Veglam feather. The night came unexpectedly, the forest drowned in the shadows. Good thing that I took the feather. What would have happened if I wouldn't have taken it? The Veglam was right, I'm in the flat. How did I not notice this? How did I do not know. I'll think about this later, if I return to my time. I mean, when I return to my time. Birthday party. Useful item. Feathers. Thick, smooth, beautifully curled. The rod is a little sticky. Whatever the Veglam may say, I don't want to carry a juicy piece of meat in my pocket. But the feather is way different. It will perfectly decorate my room. I will look at it before going to bed and remember the talking plant which I buried with my own hands in the ground. During play, you will find different items. Some of the inventory craft, dragging one item to another. A well-deserved reward for helping vendor, but at the same time, ironic reminder that no trinkets will save you from troubles if they suddenly desire to fall on your head. I buried the vac lamp just as Vanda asked, but never got back home, because the forest path led me to the flat. I have no idea where the border is, and I don't even notice how I crossed it. How am I supposed to get out of here? Yeah, well. Also, how am I supposed to save? Hello there, Mr. Sentinel? Oh, here you are finally. I was just thinking about going to find you, but you did it yourself. Are you from Hill Camp? Are we in the stream? No, mate, in the flat. Don't you worry, I've got everything under control. Team Brahma, look at yourself. What sodded hole did you come crawling out from? All covered in shoes. All dirty and smelling like piss. Oh, that's it. Vaglam's feather. Stomme. You may keep it even during the celebration if you want to, but don't even think of pouring juice into my glass with cider, agreed? Otherwise I'll knock you down. What are you? Look, if we enter flat, we're in trouble. We have to get out of here. I'm walking around here for an hour, maybe, or even more. What if I can't go back into my time? Actually, you and I were going to the celebration together until you returned somewhere and disappeared in an unknown direction. And I didn't have even time to sneeze, but here you are again, all dirty with a shovel and a Vaglam's feather in hand. That's impossible, I don't even know who you are. Okay, listen. If you are a timeless traveler, it's cool, and I'll gladly join you, but not now. You see, I got here by accident and got lost. I don't have any watches or bell rings with me, so I don't know how long I'll be here. Please help me get back to the stream. You're from Hill Camp, right? Help me. It's me, Flynn, you bleeding idiot. Are you having a duty right now? Shoveling? You ignoring my restrictions, didn't you? You were messing with those damned constellation, huh? Trying to solve the crown. No, don't say a word, I know you did. Father. When we get to the shining coin, just pretend like nothing happened. I'll deal with you after the celebration. Constellations? The crown? The shoveling? What? Awesome. Did I get some kind of crazy tea party? And the suit? I must be dreaming. Of course I am. I would never wear anything like that. They hid a full flagon somewhere, bloody hell. Here I am serving the tables for them and they are hiding all the Gromadag from me. Gromadag? Gromadag? Okay, so that's an original word from the game. Are you a Tsurai? Indeed I am. Why did you bring me here? I'm a mortal. You know what happens to mortals if they don't leave the flat when they should? The same thing as happens to us in the stream. Don't be whinging? Whinging? I can't even... Herumnörgeln. Okay, Quake, okay? You're whinging at me with explanations, kiddo. You know a damn sight more than you. I know a damn sight more than you. Well, at least now. You've had yourself a due day. And that is exactly the reason why I'm in need of a sip of Grumadak more than ever. You also called it shoveling? Right? What is it? Amnesia? Well, no. I can't have amnesia. I have a wonderful memory. Perhaps, but your mind isn't all that good and well. And you know why? You broke my restrictions. I asked you not to solve constellations before the celebration, before Tigladera. This is a big day, a special day dedicated to you, and you just pounded sand up everyone's ass and tried to solve those bloody constellations again. And what did you get? Nothing. Not a bloody damn thing. The crown didn't succumb to you, but oh, would you look at that? You've shuffled the cards in your head again. Congratulations. Congratulations, says Arato. Tigladera it. I spent a lot of time studying constellations, doing my own research, reading a lot of books. But solving? No, no one can. Aren't they supposed to be a language? Shouldn't you and other Tsurai read it? It's not Tsurai language, you know. It got nothing to do with... Hello, kiddo. Hello to you, Shantimo. Have you found the way yourself? Crazy. I've been a little worried that you wouldn't hold the path and turn wrong again. But here you are. And you aren't even late. And hello to you too, Flint. Come on, smile. You have such wonderful teeth. Swallowkin. You are real Swallowkin. You got me. Please don't tell my mom. I don't want to hurt her extremely fragile nerves. Okay, jokes aside. I guess you have the duty. Don't be afraid and listen to me. I'm Swallowkin, and you're my best friend. You're like fries. Inhale on 1, exhale on 3. He was solving constellations because of you, Bo. And right before Tigladera. And thanks to you, that damn shoveling happened to him again. How the hell does that relate to me? You are encouraging him. He does not because he wants to, but because the king told him to. And why are you so mad about duty? Kiddo's brain clearing out after each constellation, it needed that. And what if his personality will be erased soon? We won't have our kiddo anymore. But Flynn, he needs to solve the crown. He's almost there, right? Right? And what will he give to the king if the machine is broken? And where will he find another one? He and you too should better think about it. I don't want to say anything, but you're exaggerating. There's no drama here. And the little one is just the way he is. And he's doing his job. A noble one, by the way. Oh, sorry, I worry too much. He's my friend. He's my friend too. Wulota, I'll go and check on the guests. You shouldn't be left alone, otherwise I'll get bored. Or they'll get bored. See you later, okay? And you too, kiddo. Flynn. Birthday party. Kiddo. Bo. And everything. And Suari constellations. Okay, so we have everything here now. I think this is a good time in total confusion to actually end the stream on. I streamed for almost 5 hours again today. Actually, for 5 hours. Save the crown of leaves. How can I save that? Do I just leave that? How to save the Crown of Leaves? No idea. Okay, well, I guess I'll just... Oh, there we go. It actually does have a save feature. I did not notice that. Well, interesting. Interesting. Well, there we are. Okay. So good. So that was that for the stream. Tomorrow we'll continue it and possibly mid-boss because I was really interested in that. I love my roguelike dungeon crawlers. Wish there was more of them. So yeah, mid-boss and Crown of Leaves, both really interesting games. I enjoy them. I love them. So yeah, glad I found them. Glad I gave up on Crystar, I guess. But yeah, I'll see you around tomorrow, hopefully, and have a good night.